Hi everyone, I hope all of you have been doing well. I am back with a new video at last. I know many of you are upset about my prolonged absence from my YouTube channel. I sincerely apologize. I understand that you really miss me. But as you guys know, I started my evening master's program and the work schedule. My work schedule got very hectic. I hope you guys are happy that I am getting on very big and exciting projects at work. But anyhow, my now that my work schedule has returned to normal, I have time to make a new video. And excuse my look, I haven't had time to get a haircut because of how busy I was. But in my next video, I'll look much better. Anyways, let's jump right into today's topic, which is I want to share with you guys 4 lessons I learned from my 2 years of experience at Big Four Tax. I'm just gonna read off of the script because I don't have time to memorize the script. Okay, so the first lesson is continuous learning is required to develop competence. Tax law is a constantly evolving system of interrelated rules. Every administration has an agenda that it wants to push through, and it usually comes in the form of tax reform or revisions, with the latest being the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. Additionally, there are new guidance that comes from the Treasury, IRS, and tax courts in the form of the Treasury regulations, revenue rulings, and court cases. To ensure that the clients can take advantage of all the benefits that the tax codes have to offer and that the clients are in compliance with the law, tax professionals must stay on top of the constant changes. An eminent tax advisor not only examines the surface facts but also looks beneath them to gain a comprehensive understanding of all applicable tax provisions. I can explain with a simple example scenario. A client of yours makes a sale of a vehicle used in her business. First, you have to determine whether the transaction is a taxable transaction. Second, if the transaction is taxable, you'll have to determine how the gain is taxed. If the vehicle was subject to depreciation under Section 168, then the vehicle would meet the definition of personal property and thus would be subject to depreciation recapture pursuant to Section 1245. The gain realized from the sale to the extent of depreciation the vehicle has taken for federal income tax purposes will be recognized as ordinary income, and any gain in excess of depreciation will be governed by Section 1231, which may yield capital gain tax rate depending on whether there are other Section 1231 transactions. As you can tell, the tax codes work in tandem, and an astute tax professional must be able to identify the corollary effect of a provision. You can learn a lot from doing the actual work, but I believe taking the time to learn the tax codes can set you apart from your peers. For those who want to go an extra mile, I highly recommend taking advantage of firm resources to develop your tax knowledge. At my firm, the green one, there are endless learning materials available on a platform called Intella. You can search whatever topic you're interested in and it will take you to videos and PowerPoint decks covering those topics. I also recommend enrolling in a part-time tax master's program while you're working, because you can directly apply the knowledge you gain from school at your work. Most firms, I believe, provide tuition reimbursements, so take advantage of it if you want to take your learning to the next level. Second lesson is there are vast opportunities at a big firm. Each partner has a different book of business, and there are many partners at a Big Four firm. If you can leverage the network within the firm, you can find tremendous opportunities to work on a variety of projects. I joined the Big Four firm because I wanted to work on cross-border M&A, due diligence, and structuring. So I did my due diligence to identify who typically works on M&A work. Once I found out who to reach out to, I sent a message to the senior manager and made my case to her that I really want to try out M&A work and willing to help on any projects she may need help with. Ever since then, the senior manager reaches out to me whenever she needs help on M&A work. Another example is I also wanted to work on inbound cross-border work from Asian clients. I studied the profile of each partner in a photo book and found a partner who primarily deals with Asian clients. So I knocked on her door, introduced myself, and made my case to her. Ever since then, I've been working on numerous projects with her. So there are opportunities available at a Big Four firm. You just have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone and do your due diligence to figure out how to get on your desired projects. Third lesson is find a mentor who is able and is willing to help you. Seek advice from those who are ahead of you, who are already in the place you aspire to be in. They have been through what you are going through and what you will go through, and they can share invaluable insights that the peers at your level can't. And lastly, health is wealth. This profession requires working around the clock at times, and therefore a healthy mind and body is needed. I have been paying special attention to my diet and allocating more time to exercising. As a matter of fact, after this video, I'm gonna go for a run. My goal is to never develop a stomach like majority of office workers. So let's see if I can retain my flat stomach well into my 30s. That's all for this video. I hope you found this video very helpful and informative. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments or DM me or email me. I've been getting a lot of emails, so I don't think I can get to all of them, but I'll try my best. And see you in my next video. Bye bye.